Welcome to another episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. I am Toast.
I am Mr. Berg, and we're going to be hyped tonight.
We're something. So we're going to be looking at the Doomsday Clock 2-pack of Rorschach and Mime.
Rorschach Volume 2.
It's really Rorschach and accessory that was still in the package until minutes ago. Because I didn't read the book and I didn't care. But I wanted a Rorschach. Ask me why.
Why?
I've been seeing Dr. Manhattan and Ozzy on sale for months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd kind of like a Manhattan. I don't really need Ozymandias, but I'd kind of like a Manhattan. And then I saw Rorschach on sale also, and I had store credit, and I'm like, I could buy a cheap Rorschach. He'll fit in with my other 7-inch figures. And it's like I'm getting a Mime.
Yep.
Mime for free. So I did it.
All right. Spoilers.
Yep. I care more about one than the other.
Mistake. What? Okay. So.
Yep.
Cool. And it does not bother you that this is not Walter Kovacs? Spoilers?
No.
Okay.
Because in my head it is.
Well, it's not though. It's the fourth, at least fourth Rorschach figure that upsets me in a Bergallian way that we'll get to.
Okay.
Awesome. Shall we take a look at him?
Is it going to upset you in paint and sculpt?
It can.
Let's look at Mime first, because this is practically a naked body with some paint.
That is literally, we talked some reviews ago about how I think it was your Ma Effects Jim Lee Hush figure.
Yes.
That was so Jim Lee it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a Gary Frank body. Like, you could hand me that body and I would probably, it might take me a minute or two, but I'd go, is this based on Gary Frank's artwork?
Look at this. That's practically the Captain America chest.
Yeah. But it is unmistakably sculpted after Gary Frank artwork, which it is based on.
But I think the paint is really clean.
It is very nice. Doing white on black, it's very hard to do. And
I think the white looks better than the skin tone, actually.
yeah.
So the white is very clean, and then here on this bicep we've got some, well, there's some chipping there, but the lines aren't quite as smooth. But the face is well done.
Yep. Looks 100% accurate because I read the first. I might have read the whole thing for some reason.
Because you were still doing that back then?
I wanted to see if it got good.
I waited to see if it got good.
Well, it didn't.
That's why I didn't rate it. But so the mask on this one I think looks really good.
Oh yeah.
And then the coat has some buttons. Otherwise, there's a buckle there.
Well,
Not much going on for the coat. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to dirty up the coat. And then we have some nice pinstripe pants. And boots.
and
Shoes.
Shoes. Which, spoilers, is how I know it's not Walter Kovacs.
Okay. Still.
Or an incorrect sculpt if it is.
In my head.
I understand.
The hat, I think, the hat's an accessory. But it has a brown line.
I wish there was a wash on the coat. There's some nice texturing in there that I think would pop a little bit more with maybe a wash, because there is the seams of where it is sewn and stuff.
I think Rorschach's coat should be dirty.
Oh yeah, but this isn't that Rorschach.
But it would take work to get paint to stick to this rubbery plastic.
Oh yes.
And I don't know if I'm going to invest the time or not. That's what I haven't decided.
I don't know how it shows up on camera, but his scarf is a different color than his mask.
It is, and it looks roughly the same. Well, there. So the scarf is different, and the scarf moves.
Yeah, it's a separate piece.
Yes.
So, the sculpt is there. Rorschach is just a Rorschach. I couldn't tell you whose artwork it was based on, but man, that mime, Gary Frank all the way.
For sure.
Yeah.
For the second time tonight.
Would you like a figure stand?
No, he can just stay there.
All right.
I don't care enough.
That's fair.
So like we're going to use him to move around because the coat hinders the hips. Alright, so I think this is standard articulation. It's been a while since I've looked at a DC Collectibles, but we've got double jointed elbow, bicep rotation. What do we have here? So we can look up, down. Actually, pretty decent range. Swivel, no tilt.
I'll let you figure out if that torso. Oh god.
Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. But that is, wow. Okay.
I couldn't get it to move, so I didn't let it go.
Swivel.
Cut, please.
Right. Seems high.
Well, maybe he did some drugs.
Swivel. Thigh.
The other one turns.
Oh, jeez. Swivel thigh. Forward and not much back because it runs into the sculpt. Double jointed knee for the full range, and he does have shin swivel there as well.
It is the standard for a human
DC Collectibles.
Yes.
And basically ditto for Rorschach, except the coat gets in the way of the hips, and this is glued together here.
Which drove me nuts.
I guess you could cut it if you really wanted, but it's fine.
It is cut in the back, so you can get some movement. He does not have shin swivel.
True.
But
and I should actually point out now that when I got this guy out of the package, his ankles were pointed down, so that he was basically, if you had his feet flat on the ground, he was going to be angled like this. And it took serious effort to get his ankles just to be straight. Because there's a ball joint up in the ankle, so behind the pant leg here, and this one is currently lined up so you can get up and down this way, but the ball joint was actually swiveled 90 degrees, so it was pointed, and then I couldn't do anything with it.
It's a terrible design.
So the ankles were terrible straight out of the box, but I did get them. Bam.
Bam. And he does have in and out wrists along his swivel.
This guy is, in and out, in and out. Yeah. Yep.
So, and his torso diaphragm joint is pretty much useless with that coat.
I wasn't even going to attempt it.
Well, I did.
Okay. So the only accessories are Rorschach's, and he comes with a fist and a holding hand. The hands are different colors.
That is because it's not Walter Kovacs, and it is spoilers, those are gloveless hands.
Really?
Yes. Possibly giving away his identity of who it is, or who it might be, which was a mystery through most of the storyline.
And the holding hand is for this gas-powered, I'm calling it gas-powered, it's almost steampunkish.
Yeah, grapple gun.
Yeah.
Does it fit in his other hand?
Yes.
There you go.
Fits in the hand. Success.
And then you're going to show the awesome accessories that come with the Mime, who is a character who extremely, extremely needs at least 2 accessories.
Which are?
So somehow, perplexingly, in a world where there is only one superhero, and in the comics, nobody has superpowers. They not at all like the movie where everyone's superhumanly strength and jumping. The Mime somehow has the ability to throw and use and murder with mime weapons. So he has a mime gun that you can't see but kills people, and he has a knife that is a mime knife that you can't see that he's able to kill people with.
So he actually does come with accessories.
So if he had like a pointed finger when he shoots, that would have been awesome.
Well,
But DC says the nay. He doesn't even have mime hands, so he could do mime stuff.
well,
Like, pick a lane.
he's probably going to get repainted into something else.
But that's not what he was designed for.
I know.
So, yeah. Well done, DC.
Well done. So for a sense of size, we have NECA 7-inch Shredder, and then the Endgame Thor.
Yes. So they're 7-inch scale because DC figures can never, ever, ever match your Marvel figures.
No.
Which is the dumbest thing. But that's DC Collectibles for you.
Might be why they don't exist anymore.
I would have bought Mime, and I would have bought the other pack with
Comedian and what's her face?
Jewel? No.
Marionette.
There you go. Because I have the other DC Mattel Watchmen figures who are 6-inch and fit in with my Marvel Legends. And I would take a Mime and Marionette because they were the best thing in Doomsday Clock. By far. And yet, I can only get them where they're giants. It fucking annoys me. So there you go. Final thoughts.
Yep.
The end game, as it were. I believe this set was originally 50.
Which is way too much.
Which is way too much, but it is in line with their $20, $25, $30 single figure.
It was also what we paid all those years ago for the Batman versus Ninja Turtles 2-packs.
Yes, which had tons of accessories.
Yes.
So, F these guys. I'm going to give the set on sale a 3.
Okay.
Because on 3, I could maybe handle it. Otherwise, Rorschach is a 3 and the Mime is a 2. Wasted opportunities. I know he has a goddamn trench coat, but for the love of God, why are you going to bother super articulating his legs on every Rorschach figure and then put a trench coat and glue it shut so he can't use it? Figure something out.
It's a fair point.
And if you're gonna have a guy who's a mime and his whole goddamn thing is doing crazy mime hands the entire time whenever he's on a panel, give me one set of hands. You got them. You can paint anybody else's hands. I'm sure these are just frickin' Ozymandias or someone else's hands painted white.
This is the clamshell, right? And you can see the shapes back there, and then this is all Rorschach shapes, and then over here there's nothing. Mime has nothing. This is.
So yeah, just if you got these guys, I hope you like them. I'm still waiting.
Alternate hands are the easiest accessory to do.
In 10 years, when it's the 50th anniversary of Watchmen, hopefully NECA will get the license and they will give me some super articulated, in scale with each other Watchmen figures.
See you in 10 years.
Because McFarlane will fuck me over too, because he won't even give me the fucking grappling gun. And what is it? What is the Bergallian thing? Walter Kovacs is a short motherfucker, and the only reason he's tall is because he wears lifts. And there is not a goddamn motherfucking Rorschach figure where he has lifts. He's the same height as everybody because laziness. Now, this is not Walter Kovacs. Spoilers again. You may have noticed he had non-Caucasian hands. Fine, he might be taller, but I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he's revealed to be another short fucking guy. So yeah, I'm glad he got him on sale.
Me too, because I am also giving them a 3. I think Rorschach is going to go nice with my other DC figures, and currently McFarlane, but Mime is going to wind up in a custom pile, and I'll figure out something to do with him. But now I have a Rorschach. So
you had a hole and you filled it.
Actually, compared to Batman, he is short. Slightly.
There you go.
So, I don't know what that means.
That means the McFarlane guys have really short heads.
That is true, yes. And this is one of the earlier McFarlanes before they started growing in height. But, yeah, 3, it's fine. He was on sale. I got Rorschach. I'm happy. And I'll figure out something to do with this guy. But it won't be reading the comic.
Well, there you have it, kids.
And that's been it.
Give us your thoughts. Like, subscribe, comment. Triple dog dare you to comment.
I know Wilson's always talking about the likes. I care less about the likes than comments. I'd rather engage with people.
I just realized people were engaging on a couple reviews that Wilson didn't bother to tell me about, so I engaged.
Oh,
it was fun.
Well done.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of the information I gave on the Valaverse was totally wrong.
Well,
and
we are a couple of idiots.
That's what I said. 2 guys said, "Hey, you got this wrong and this wrong." I'm like, "Oh well, yeah." It says 2 idiots in the tagline. But yeah, I'm glad you're happy. He is better than the other 2 Rorschachs, but he still is not perfect, and it annoys me because it is a great character who deserves.
He does deserve
an awesome action figure. And I know he's got a trench coat, and that's hard to do. Blah blah blah. Somebody figure it out.
Mezco?
Oh my God! Fuck.
They're doing Constantine.
Yeah, they are. God damn it!
Come on, Mezco.
Mezco would give me both shoe options.
Give you multiple heads.
Oh my God. Could have multiple faces. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I might give this guy an alternate head. There is an actor, a third party. I can't remember his name. But that guy from all of those things.
Jackie Earl Haley or whatever?
Yes.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can get a 3D print of his head.
What is his name? Oh. I know who he was from Bad News Bears.
Oh wow. I never saw that, but
like I didn't even know he was still alive. And then he was in the Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell. And then I found out he was live, and then he was in Watchmen, and then he was the new Freddy Krueger.
He's been in a lot.
You might be able to you should check out, see if there's a new Freddy Krueger head not burnt, and just use that.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Probably cheaper.
Anyway, less time consuming for sure.
You know what's certainly fun is not doing work and talking back here.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, so.
We ended this a couple of minutes ago, but you know, thanks for watching.
Thanks, pals.